always, hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. Rich is making another video about XRP today. So wherever you are in this vast planet, I hope you're all having a nice day today. We will be discussing XRP, and I must begin with this. From Da Vinci, I agree with them on this, but Jeremy and I never agree with him. Wealth is not created by generations. It begins with one audacious step. It is up to you to make it. You all took that action on the day you purchased XRP. You set yourself up for generational prosperity. Making calculated moves within your game plan is all you need to accomplish. The simplest approach to create wealth for future generations is through passive income. Mr. Man is the source of this. I'm not alone in watching Ripple and Brazil June 16, 2025, automatic payments. A new feature of the PIX system, faster payment system, is being introduced. Remember that the XRP ledger is being used by the BBRA stablecoin. The exchange between BBRA and XRP on the XRP ledger is essential to the effective movement of value in this tokenized system whenever currency moves across it, regardless of the money being transferred. And XRP is positioned structurally to be a necessary component of every transaction. XRP is comparable to the railbed beneath the tokenized train vehicles. XRP is the infrastructure that is transporting the cargo, which may be BBRL. XRP powers every transaction, regardless of how it appears. Every stablecoin that enters the XRP ledger will be transferred. Using XRP, since it is the initial liquidity option on the This is from Smoke, Justin. The XRP ledger is driving $1 billion 0 cents in private equity tokenization, according to a May 2025 World Economic Forum research on asset tokenization and financial markets, leveraging Ripple's cryptocurrency custody technology through BitGo and Medico as essential frameworks for the value exchange of the future. It's all documented too. That will be a huge market, as I mentioned. According to the World Economic Forum, the market for tokenization is expected to reach $867 trillion 0 cents by 2030. This is only the start. This is the beginning of it. Smoke is also the source of this. Yes, XRP's continued rise in value was made possible by the Trump administration. Additionally, this is documented. It appears that cryptocurrency has completely changed course since the election, and suddenly everything is working out well for XRP. And the reason for this is that we are currently implementing a new financial system. We are entering the digital era under Trump's leadership. When it comes to money transfers, XRP will be crucial. Tom Emmer is the source of this. To safeguard blockchain developers and service providers, Rep Richie and I presented the Blockchain Regulatory Certainty Act today, which never keeps customer money safe from unfair government prosecution. This is fantastic because they're now altering the way that some businesses are perceived if they deal with cryptocurrency. You are not a money transmitter if you do not hold client monies. It's simple. Congressman Emmer stated that there is a larger chance that this revolutionary technology will be pushed abroad the longer we put off this common sense explanation. Crypto will simply relocate outside of the US as long as they continue to crack down on it and don't create opportunities for it. This is also excellent. Developers, miners, and validators of blockchain technology are builders, not financial entities. By making it clear that people who never retain customer assets don't require bank-like licenses, the bipartisan blockchain regulatory certainty legislation will finally allow them to build in the US. We applaud Major Whip Emmer and Richie Torres for supporting this endeavor and call for swift passage. Gary was attempting to accomplish that, so I thought it was fantastic. He was intentionally preventing innovation in the US by doing that. The road is currently being cleared. RealFi is the source of this. Phase 1 of RealFi's plan to tokenize $654 trillion 0 cents on the XRP ledger has been successfully finished. I've been saying this for a long time, you know. They are trying to find a way out, therefore they are tokenizing everything. The United States has a staggering amount of debt that is unmanageable and continues to grow. The US credit rating was recently reduced by Moody's. It demonstrates that there are still issues in the world. There are still problems with liquidity. There will be a liquidity problem for the banks. They might be able to prevent that crisis if they implement XRP beforehand. However, I believe they want that to occur. They need it to happen, in my opinion. And later on, they could proceed with the solution. If Ripple is successful in acquiring Circle, this is the potential price of XRP. I wanted to bring this up because I keep hearing people say, oh, that's it. If they get Circle, XRP will reach 1,000. Here's the truth about everything. An attempt has been made to purchase Circle. the company that issues the $61 billion Series C SDC stablecoin as part of Ripple's 2025 development plan. According to recent rumors, Circle is now having informal discussions with Coinbase and Ripple. Ripple is currently in the lead, Coinbase, regarding the purchase of Circle. ChatGPT predicted that if the merger goes through, XRP will see significant growth. It calculated that XRP might hit $3.50 to $4.50 in the worst case scenario. The bullish scenario might be closer to $6.00 to $10.00. You know, you don't truly realize how huge something is until you look at it. The thing that's happening here is the acquisition of Circle would strengthen the bond between Ripple and Stellar. This, in my opinion, is the reason it makes so much sense. Beyond that, you also need to consider the volume that occurs. I even consider USDC to be a potential digital currency. Another possibility is that RLUSD is a US digital dollar. In the US, they may not even be referred to as digital dollars, although they are used similarly. However, we won't reach a very high pricing point with it. That will take occurring later as both the USDC and the RLUSD gain momentum. RLUSD is still getting momentum, and we haven't even seen the value emerge from it yet. As this trend continues, XRP's price will rise. I just wanted to make that obvious since, as you may know, people immediately assume that an announcement will push XRP to $100, 0 cents or higher, and that utility will be required for XRP to get there. America is headed toward a reset. You should listen to Don Jr. I believe that the next 3.5 years present the best chance to rebuild America, rebuild international relations, and build wealth and progress for everybody. I'm all for it too. I'm giddy with anticipation. The reset is imminent, as I have been warning you. When it occurs, it will be the instant when the switch is flipped. However, since XRP is the technology that enables the reset, you cannot have a reset without it. Give David Schwartz a listen. With the use of our technology, every financial institution on the earth can quickly and for less than a penny settle with any other financial institution in a compatible jurisdiction over any asset. Just consider this. We're not even close to that today, as anyone who has made a payment knows, but consider any asset that has the potential to be radically transformative. Every financial institution settling with every other financial institution in a matter of seconds for less than a penny. We can do that because of our technology. All we have to do now is figure out how to encourage adoption. Naturally, there are also obstacles such as incumbents, regulations, inertia, and major actors who are attempting to defend what. If it's your bank is one of the biggest in the world, you want to put technology on hold or halt it due to the fact that you are ahead. You claim to appreciate technology, but it's clear that you wish you could stop it. And they've been attempting to accomplish it the entire time. They have been attempting to halt Ripple's progress. However, in addition to having the technology for the reset, Ripple also has the necessary rails in place. Moreover, these are worldwide rails. This event is not limited to the United States. This is one significant worldwide event that is taking place simultaneously, and the key to that is in your possession. XRP is going to achieve insane figures, which is why I mention it is a generational wealth builder. We are all aware that it will occur. You must be holding when it occurs. It's only a question of when. The markets are red, so you can't get shaken out. This news doesn't seem good for XRP or Ripple, therefore you can't be. You must keep in mind that many major players would be interested in purchasing your XRP bag. The whales are buying when you're selling. The institutions will purchase your XRP when you sell in the near future. Hold on to it, and until it does, remain optimistic, patient, and let's all get wealthy. That being said, I will now conclude this video. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank to everybody. The next one, we'll see you. Enjoy your evening.